definitely saw our fair share of bitter cold this winter so far. Towards the end of January, actually near record cold. Multiple nights, especially when we saw those extreme wind chills. If we take a look at the end of January climatology, meaning about from the 16th through the 31st, our mean temperature this year at the end of January in La Crosse, just a mere 4.2 degrees. So throughout the entire day, the average temperature throughout that stretch was sitting at about 4.2 degrees. That's the 11th coldest end of the month that we've seen on record. Eau Claire, a little bit more crazy, a little bit more cold. Near 0 degrees was the mean temperature throughout that entire stretch through the last half of the month, making it the 4th coldest end to January in Eau Claire on record. Very, very chilly out there. We're getting our payback now. We're finally seeing that good karma coming around. Warmer temperatures, already saw a little bit of a glimpse of it at the end of the week. Previously, brief cool down today, but we're seeing the milder conditions come back around as soon as tomorrow. More cloud coverage tonight is going to keep us on the milder side. Still a little bit chilly in the morning, but overall nothing too bad. The teens for folks north of I-90, 18 degrees in La Crosse, 16 in Eau Claire. You can expect the low 20s further to the south. And then going into tomorrow's highs, more cloud coverage, not a whole lot of sunshine warmth, a little bit more sun poking out in the afternoon, but we still have those winds blowing out of the south, and they'll be continuing to bring in a warmer supply of air first through tomorrow and really throughout the entirety of this upcoming week. 34 will be our high in La Crosse tomorrow, 29 in Eau Claire. Really anybody south of I-94 can expect to climb above freezing. Everybody will at least be slightly above average though for tomorrow afternoon. Winds are going to be a bit of a breeze. Overall, nothing too windy. That would be a day ruiner, but the main thing is really going to be the direction. Still blowing out of the south, a little bit more southeasterly for tomorrow, and of course a bit of a breeze until they start to take off in the evening hours. If we skip ahead towards Monday, that's when we still see that nice light breeze trend, but that direction still blowing out of the south. So we're going to continue to see that southerly flow for the next few days, continuing that transition of colder air into, or warmer air, I should say, into the area, meaning that our length of time that we're seeing our warmer temperatures is looking to last for quite some time, at least into the near future and through most of this week. Monday, looking to be the warmest of the week, though, just by a small degree. Really not going to get too much colder than this throughout the week, but it's going to be a nice start. 42 in La Crosse, 38 in Eau Claire. Most of us should at least be nearing the 40s, but it's going to be a little bit harder for folks north of I-94. Overall, still about 10 to 15 degrees above average to start the week off, and those temperatures are going to stay above average and, importantly, above freezing all week long. But that does mean some impacts on our snow depth. Outside right now in La Crosse and really anywhere along I-90 and southward, we still have about 1 to 3 inches on the ground, give or take. Areas further to the north, still more impressive snowfall, seeing around 3 to 6 inches left over on the ground. But if we skip ahead even to Wednesday, after the nice warm stretch that we have coming off to start the week off, not a lot of snow, if any, will be left on the ground for folks further to the south, only about 1 to 3 inches further to the north, and we're going to continue to see those warm temperatures lasting even after Wednesday, although we could maybe see some snowfall coming in on Thursday. Could see some rain with that as well, though, and of course that would do some wonders at melting the snow. So with the warm temperatures always comes for the inevitable sadness for anyone who likes the winter sports, but I'm sure we'll have more snow coming soon enough.
That's true. We can always watch it on our TV.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.